say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Dragon 60. Get it. 60 Eagles. 6. Read alert. Read alert. Huh. Let's go.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 7. First down, Kansas City.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Come on. Come on. Hey. Crack all 80.
Play action with Richardson. He throws a bullet to the set. That's grabbed inside the 30. A pickup there of 39. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
Throwing again, Richardson. Looking slant route, complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. It's a gain of 10. First
18,
down,
fight in.
Chiefs.
Hey, man.
They've got a man in motion.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
On first down, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taken a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Richardson on 3rd. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs start to fight back with their first points of this game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Two and out from the gun. This one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Here's Tua. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 14 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
20, TX.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Brought in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down. I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Working now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
To the air yet again. Tagovailoa. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Go. Ready.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. First carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And on third down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now on comes the Wizard of Oz, Chris Boswell for the field goal. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Boswell able to knock it through. And they'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Let's go.
First down throw here from Richardson. He puts some juice on it deep. That's complete inside the 35. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Check smash. Gravity Lions. 18, Pioneer.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. And they will score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs make it a 1-score game before halftime.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game.
Chiefs 14.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Solo left Zion. Ready. Out.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And good forward up 5 yards, it looks like. It's second down now.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready. All right, fellas. Listen up. Out.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Willie Gay there on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
And 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that takes them to 3rd down.
And 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. Got a man. This is Evans. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll head up 1st and 10 for the 42. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent game here, but short of the first.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and just 2 to go.
All right, come on. All right, go. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Martin Emerson with the pick. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Across his body, and they make the interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a pickup of 11, and that gives the Browns a first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Chiefs territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On On second down, a run with Charbonnet. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
44. Ready. Hey, come on, two. Ready, team. Wait there. Out.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Look at the sideline, that's got it. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Safe. Go ahead. Ready? Ready.
Tua off the play fake. Finds his back, Kyren Williams. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line for second down.
Ready. Ready, two.
Tua looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Whoa.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only one on the carry, so that's going to bring up second and goal from the 3.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Williams. And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Kyren Williams, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Samuel now to return it. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48.
A gain of 36 yards. That's good for
On the ball,
the
now.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
1 quarter left until we see who wins this game. And in honor of Coach, enjoy some turducken this fine Thanksgiving night. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Let's go now. Ready.
Play fake, it's Richardson. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And it sets up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
On the run, deep down the left side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Tag. 60 Eagles.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Got it. Ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Get it. 70 Timber.
Third and long for him here. Connection made with the rookie from Boise State. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Ready.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10.
Ready. Ready, team.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Ready. Ready, team. What's it?
Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz, or he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, 3rd down. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So 4th down, and the big-legged Michael Dixon out to punt. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion here left. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
A gain of 12 yards. Brings up 4th down.
60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He connects downfield. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Has it in close. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs making a 4-point game here in the 4th.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
That one splits the uprights, and the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. It's Sampson running out of the gun. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Ready. Winning team. Watson, Oscar. Watson, Oscar.
A handoff to Williams. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Kevin Boynton, the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, long. 44, ready.
Another run for Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns holding on to a field goal lead. Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Right here.
Back to throw it. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. They make the tackle at the 38. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Browns a first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Get set. Out, done. Turbo 1, high. High. Out.
Give to Williams from the gun. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Hey. Ready, 2, out.
They're going to pass it here. Goddard makes the catch. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Hey, get set. Out, done. Get on.
He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 9-point advantage. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Chiefs 21. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
Their own 13-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. It's Richardson. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
The clock is falling into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Richardson. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
On the ready.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready.
To throw. Completed over the middle. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
Sorry, 17.
Here he is to throw. He's got it to his running back. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line. 1st down throw here from Richardson. Here he goes again. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 28 out of that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Richardson to throw again. Trying to push deep downfield. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Throwing again, Richardson. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's a touchdown. Great catch there, and with almost no time left. Well, Brock, they're going to need a miracle, but it is still possible.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th. So only a handful of seconds left. They have time for this and a single snap. And the Browns are on that one. So that should just about do it here. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out. So the Browns come away with the win. And I know we talked about this in meetings this week, Brock. I want to bring it to the air now, too. How much is a chance to play on this day, on Thanksgiving, and then to win this game viewed and valued by the guys out there?
Yeah, I think they will say, maybe at the podium afterwards, hey, it's just any other game, and every win's a win in the NFL. But you know, kind of like primetime games, when the whole country's watching, when your family, your friends, your peers, everybody gets to take this in and celebrate a holiday, yeah, it's very special.
With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.